Let's be real. I'm sorry, you had me turned up a little bit. Probably. Oh, wait a minute. Had to bring it back. Welcome to Let's Be Real. Be sure to follow us on all social medias at Let's Be Real Radio. And follow me, AG, Ancestral Goddess, and D-Lo at Red Cup Low. And we back here to Let's Be Real. I'm here, AG. And who we got?
Nabria.
That's your Nate.
And
Cassandra.
Okay. And when we left off talking about amethyst. Now, amethyst is a very powerful stone. It's a very powerful stone. It's very into intuitive, healing, and a lot of great things. So I'm going to just read a little bit. We're not going to get too soggy with it, but I'm going to let you a little bit about it. Now, amethyst is an extremely powerful stone. It's a protective stone and highly spiritual vibration. It guards against psychic attack, transmuting energy into love. It's a natural tranquilizer. The amethyst blocks geopathic stress and negative environment energies. Its serenity enhances higher states of consciousness and meditation. Amethyst has a strong healing and cleansing powers and enhances spiritual awareness. So, just a little bit. So, for those who are trying to get their spiritual intuitive together, please be sure to look to amethyst. It's a very powerful stone, and it's a great thing. We're going to get a little closer into it, a little more, feel it, touch it, feel the energy.
So I got a question, because I know people probably thinking, right, what's the difference in the two stones?
Yeah, so we have the actual raw, and then we have the tumbled. Now, the raw is basically better to get because the raw is basically, it comes straight out the earth. That's how it looks when it comes out the earth. If you go dig up an amethyst out the earth, this is how it's going to look. It might come in a big boulder that looks like this, and you got to crack it open. But then it turns into, it looks beautiful just like this. But once man touches it and breaks it down, it looks like this. And this is basically what it is. So that's the crystal for the week, which is amethyst. Do a little bit of research and a little bit more powerful. It's very intuitive. So we're going to get into a little bit of the Kemetic and, am I saying it right? Because you look at me every time I say that.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm not. Because she give me that. Y'all don't see it? I know y'all see it. Every single time I said it, she was like, this.
Oh, my God. No.
She fucking up my words. My bad, sis. My bad,
Oh,
sis.
my goodness.
But yeah, but you can get into a little bit of that. We have D-Lo. D-Lo should be calling in a little bit. She's on her way. So she will be checking in with us in a little bit. But, yeah. So the Kemetic.
Yes.
All right. See how I said that? I had to break it down. I had to slow it down just a tad. Just to make sure I was getting it correct. Correct enunciation,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So instead of people saying Egyptian, our ancient ancestors said, Kemetic. But what we went over in the tour, we went over the Nile Valley. We went over about the Netaru.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, sis, but we have D-Lo calling in, so
We can wait.
go ahead. Answer. Low. Yo, what it do?
What's going on, man?
Waiting for your motherfucking ass. That's
Yo.
what you're doing.
I'm on my way there, y'all. This is the community service, man. It's hard, man, because you try to. I'm coming from some community service. No, I was not locked up. This is not required community service because I did something. Because automatically they gonna see me with a shape up and baggy clothes and be like, "Oh, that bitch, she was selling dope." Yeah, no. I was doing this for an organization I'm a member of. We'll talk about that later. But I'm coming from D.C. We were over at a shelter over there, and we were doing like a feeding. But instead of it being the same old whatever you might be used to, we went ahead and cooked dinner in the building. Well, of course, we had to do some shopping, some preparation, a little bit of cleaning, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much did all of that, but I'm on my way there. I just wanted to see what y'all was up to, check in with y'all, let you know I'm on 295. 295 So they need to come up with another 95 because we got 95, 295, 395, and 495. 895. We got 795, 695. I don't know exactly where 595 is. Okay, well we need 995 or we need 1095. One of these motherfuckers need to come on because there has got to be a shorter distance between D.C. and Baltimore, considering the number of niggas that go to the club in D.C. from Baltimore. You're not about to tell me all these niggas take the same highways all the time. Or else I got stuck in that traffic tonight.
Yeah.
And nobody told me where the party was, so you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I know I hear people in there. Who's in there?
What's up? Don't talk to her. Let the people know. Hey, what's up, sis? Speak to her.
Oh, barely heard her. Okay. Okay. She just said, "How we doing? Oh, how you doing?" Oh,
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
What's going on? I'm D-Lo.
She
How you
on
feeling?
nigga time. She late. So she missed
Yeah.
all the beginning.
Yo, everybody that knows me knows I'm always late, yo.
And the fucked up part about it,
I'm always
too,
late.
That's just, I mean,
yeah, you
is
should
it
be late.
is it a nigga gay thing? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, is it a gay thing?
What,
Like,
being late?
yeah, I don't know. Because I'm late as fuck all the
Is
time.
being late a gay thing? Hell no. Being late ain't got shit to do with eating pussy. I'm just late.
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't, but, you know, sorry, not sorry, but, you know, I mean, hey,
You gotta speak your mind at times.
I'm just late.
Just fucking late.
Say what?
Shit, I was late too, so shit,
Yeah.
the show started late. But I mean, hey,
Yo,
look.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to try to do better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always late. I'm late. So, 295, you know, it was some traffic out here. But I don't even think anything happened. Somebody probably just stopped for a second to look to the left, and everybody followed suit. And all the traffic just slowed down. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't see no cops, no nothing. Guess that's a good thing. Nobody might be hurt. Anyway, to you, ma'am. What's your name again?
Nabria.
Nebria.
Yeah, Nabria.
And Nebria, tell me something about you. What's up with you? What are you doing?
Late nigga shit again. Go ahead.
She told me what you told. She told me what you did.
Late
This
nigga
is
shit
it. This is
again.
the thing. She told me what you did, right?
Right.
She definitely told me, and I heard something about Kemet, but it was a lot of words with a lot of letters, and I had to choose which letters I could remember.
Oh my God.
And you know, I went with the Kemet, and I felt like or Kemetic, something with a K and an H in it. I think. I didn't get the rest of the words down packed,
Okay.
but I just want to hear from you what it is.
No problem. I'm a chief researcher and translator. Okay, I translate the Egyptian hieroglyphs, which is really the Medu Netter. It's part of the Kemetic language. That is what it's called. So yeah, that's what I do.
Ah, all right.
Right, you can't even say a
All
joke
right.
behind
That's
that.
what's
You just
up.
gotta let that ride out.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't say
you
nothing
know,
funny behind that. You just gotta say,
yo, I'm sitting here like, okay,
yeah.
thanks. It's shit. Yeah, damn. You know, I drive a mobility bus. That's all I can say. You know, I don't even. You know what I'm saying? That joint sounds like it got a lot of letters that follow it. A lot. But I'm not sure. I mean, hey, that's what's up. So, what exactly does that type? What do you do?
Again.
I know what you said, what you did, but what do you do?
Yeah, but you know what? And I'm glad that you called them because they was getting ready to go straight into detail about everything. So you called it at the exact perfect time. So, because I had my brother here too, Netranet, and he also was one of the top researchers with it. But they get ready to get into detail about it. So you called it the perfect time, bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Let's do it.
what pretty much goes with that is we read, write, and translate the culture, the language of what our ancient ancestors, how they live. Okay. Yeah, that's really about it.
Okay.
Unless you want me to kind of like go into the tour, but I think Metro, you want to elaborate a little bit more, or is that? Oh, he's like, okay, that's right. Yeah.
So get into a little bit of more detail for people that really don't know what this is. See, I know what this is, so when you say it, it's like I completely understand. But D-Lo, she has no fucking idea what the fuck you talking about.
I'm glad you said it because I didn't want to sound like the ignorant one. I'm sitting here like, oh, really? You know, when people don't know what else to say, they really?
Right,
Oh,
right.
that
Okay.
sounds nice. That sounds nice. Do you like it? That's the next question. Do you like it? They still don't know what you're talking about. They don't even know.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you know the.
So you can break it down for me.
Okay, we're gonna break it way down. Okay. So, I'm sure you know about Kemet. I mean Egypt, right? I'm so used to saying Kemet. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you know the pictures that's actually on the walls. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. The people, which were African people, that's the African civilization before it was invaded by Europeans. Okay, they wrote all of their life stories, different rituals, like spiritual rituals.
Got you.
All types of different things. Medicine. What else? Not just. It's a lot of things. They recorded everything about their daily lives, like how we do today. They. Say again.
Community.
Yeah, everything in their communities. But it's literally on the walls, on different temples. So
Yeah, it's literally like my phone. I ain't reach over you like that. That's like reaching over a nigga food. Nigga be like, oh, wait a minute, what the fuck you doing? But yeah, it's like literally an alphabet. I wish I was like, it's
Well,
like an alphabet.
so,
and everything.
Basically what you're saying is these people, the same way that we would keep a journal of our daily lives, or we would keep logs of our information, or just, you know, being able to record photos or just, I don't know, I guess documents, verify that we did something, or to, I guess, put a story to what we've done with our lives. That's what you're looking at on walls.
right.
And kept it, is what you said.
They recorded everything in nature, everything that they did. So yes, about right. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. See, Beezy was in the background probably thinking this mother right there. Still don't know what y'all talking about. I had it though. And I sounded smart when I said it too.
You did. You hit it right on the nose. That's
Right.
If you can
Yeah, I was practicing that for like 3 times first. I practiced it 3 times.
You said practice it 3 times?
And then
That third
took
time
my
was a
time.
charm, wasn't it?
You better believe it. 3rd time was charm. But yeah, that's what's up. That's cool. But now let me ask you this, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole. I apologize for my language. I don't mean to sound like ignorant. But you get paid to do this?
Oh my god. Yes. And then certain things we just do for the community, so it's not always about money. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So
I can take it. But
yeah.
somebody pays you to do this.
Yeah, no.
Yo.
It depends. It depends on like if we hold an event that is paid. Like today, it was a paid event. But yeah, we do a lot of different things free for the community because we know that the community just needs it. Just, you know what I'm saying? As we're trying to like build people to understanding of why culture is important. So again, that's not why it's about money. That's why I have other things that I do besides just this. You know, this is something I actually really do to actually give back to the community, really.
Okay, now I just want to throw this in there.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to say what you think I'm going to say, okay?
Okay.
Because a lot of people probably think I'm just going to be ignorant and be like, oh, well, that's not, you need to be making some money and blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if somebody asks you, do you get paid? You got paid off of something. If I made $2 off of it, I got paid out here.
Right.
I got paid. But I'm giving to the community as well. So they told me to stop shortchanging myself. I mean, realistically, as a professional, even if you're giving to the community, just let people know, you know, my services, I'm actually doing something that it does require funding to do, realistically. You know, we as people of color, not just saying black people, not just saying Asian people, not being what, we as just people should want to be more in touch with our history and should be more eager to seek out information or seek out, you know, however we can get this information from somebody about this. Because typically history repeats itself, right? So why wouldn't you want to know about the things that were written on the walls years or hundreds of years ago before you were here, So you know what you're working with, baby. I mean, to put it in layman's, like, this is what our ancestors were doing. And we can see that maybe there were ways that we can solve a lot of the problems that we have currently by following the lessons that they were teaching by putting this stuff on the walls.
Exactly.
Hey, girl. You get paid, girl.
You better teach. You better teach on your phone driving on 295.
Right?
Are you off of 295 yet?
Yeah.
God damn, man.
Yes, I am off 295.
God damn.
I'm hitting it through Baltimore, son. I'm hitting it. But I let y'all go back to talking before BZ try to put me on blast again about being late. And I will see y'all, because she's going to keep doing it. And then I'm going to low-key get text messages talking about what's your ETA. See, we not in the military. I'll be there soon.
And the funny part about shit, I keep in there like, yo, what's your ETA, yo? I got to get everything together, yo.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I'll be there at 0600 Sergeant Beasy. 10-4. Fuck that shit. Captain Beasy. But I'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Alright, my dude, yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, so that was D-Lo calling in. That's the other, co-host with us. And like she said, she's on 295. She'll be here in a few minutes. So yeah, we bring enlightenment and comedy. That's the comedy half. I guess y'all know who I am, the enlightenment half. So we're going to get a little bit more into the Damn it, I knew I was going to fuck it up that time. So, all right. Get a little more. What's up, brother over here? Because you just sitting here. Yeah, he just sitting here smooth. He like, I'm just saying myself on camera. I'm like, yeah.
I'm waiting for that gin.
Oh, shit. We done made the bar run. So, yeah. But don't forget, gin is good for the spirit.
And I ain't talking about Islam.
So it's good for the spirit.
That's over Islam.
So, yeah. So, anybody want to give a little bit more intel into?
Yeah, sure. Like on the cover of my work here, which is a 3-part presentation work, you see the Rosetta Stone. So the Rosetta Stone and other artifacts was used to actually decipher the glyph using a African language to actually decipher it in the 1800s. So we see here, if the people can see, however, in this Katorp, which Beezy know now. What's this, Beezy? What's that?
Oh, that's the title. That's the title.
Get him, Beezy. Get him. Get him. Look, Beezy translates, y'all, on the low.
Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all see it?
Go ahead, see it. Get with it, Beezy.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. Which part?
Look at Aunt Jet. What that mean?
Life, prosperity, and health.
Look at that.
Life everlasting. Oh, I was looking at that one. Okay.
You see how? So it's a certain way we read the glyphs. Whoever the glyphs is facing, that's the way we read. So this would say Ptolemy, Ankh Jet, right? This would be Merdi. So Ptolemy, Ankh Jet, Merdi. And what that is a title that's gained to the king Ptolemy, though Ptolemy were Europeans who took over our culture, right? In our land, our culture, enslaved, killed millions of people, enslaved them, and made us convert to that type of lifestyle. But they always preserved our African culture and duplicated it and replicated it. So from this we get Ptolemy, right? Eternal living, the eternal living, Ptah, beloved of Ptah. So Merdi, Ptah is beloved of Ptah. So that's what it says. So when Ben Beezy was in a museum, I was just showing her little glyphs how to translate from when you see certain things. So it's very important. This language holds over 10,000 years of African history. The history that they don't tell us in school is actually on the walls of Kemet. Because black people is millions of years old. We are very archaic people. We was the first people. We even generated other types of species of people, through mutations in space and time. So that's very important, when we get that, like BZ stated, that, brothers and sisters just got the gang culture. I myself was in a gang as well. I was commander in a gang, and when I got the knowledge of self, it kind of transformed me because I noticed that the gangs run a community. So
you got a little history in yourself, so it made you think of different things.
Yep.
And
right. So it made me more aware that why not reach my brothers that people are scared to reach. So that's my mission, and that's me and Beezy and Netra Ma'at and Cassie talk. We try to put that community work, and that's why I'm here to support my sister. She has shown me nothing but love, man. That's all I can say. And I met up with her actually doing community work, and that's where it starts from. It starts from us showing each other love, no matter the gender, no matter the race. We have to find a common ground, So I respect this radio station. I respect, everything that people do. So it's important to know our culture as a people.
Yeah,
that's number one.
Definitely. And it's definitely really important, because like we was getting into earlier, if you really don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. And one of the things that really took me in with this whole, when I got there, was the first question was about Abraham Lincoln. Now, answer this question about yourself. It was Abraham Lincoln. Now, do you know any of your relative or ancestors that was alive during that time? But you know Abraham Lincoln, but you don't know none of your people that was alive during that time. And I really sat back and think and had to say, you know what? That is so true. All we know is our grandmother. We might know a great-grandmother. Maybe. But other than that, we don't really know too much of our own people and our own family bloodline. Unless you went on Ancestry.com. That's around, But, other than that, we don't really know our people. So that's why I appreciate, both of y'all, because this is basically giving us insight to our people and how they lived and how everything was taken from them. And now that's how we have English. We have, the way of that we're living now, because it was all taken from Kemet.
Correct.
And a lot of people don't know that. People don't, like Kemet, they be like, Kemet, what the hell is that? That was what Africa was called, before they took it over and gave it their own name. Was Africanus?
Yes.
Yeah, it was named after Africanus. And it's like, stuff like that. People don't even know that. So, we here. That's just what Lez'B Real is here for. We here to give you an insight. We're going to give you enlightenment, but we're going to keep it on a comedic level. But, yeah, we're going to give you a little bit of enlightenment. So, anything else y'all want to say about, the...
Okay, well, the different things that we went over, I'm not going to go through, all of them, but I'm just going to kind of, go brief over each one. We started with the now, and then talking about its original name, which the now is called Happy Itaru, okay? And then we went over about the Netaru. Well, from, a Western perspective, when we say Neta or Netaru, people automatically think gods, and it's not about, that's not what it is. It's really the principles that is in nature that is revered by the people, because they acknowledge that each form of nature, whether it be water, the sun, stuff like that, actually gave life. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they didn't worship it, they revered it. You see what I'm saying? They appreciated it. Correct. So that doesn't make them a god. It's just a principle that they, they acknowledge. So that is what the Netaru is. Not what a lot of people think. Like, okay, African culture, they got a lot of gods. No. No, not at all. Okay. And then there was, then we went over temple worship. Okay. Oh, it was a lot in there. Okay, we're not going to go over temple worship. We're going to get into that right now.
But, yeah.
Yes.
In case y'all don't know, all of this stuff was at Walter's Art Museum.
Right.
Google it, Walter's Art Museum. All of this art is right here, free to see. Yep. You can go see it tomorrow. Tomorrow is free. There's no cover charge, no none of that. Y'all pay cover charge to go to the club. This is free.
True.
So y'all can go up there, get a little bit of knowledge yourself and see where you come from prior to them infiltrating everything. So, we just got real deep real fast. I can feel the energy in the room. So we're going to let some of this intensity go past a little bit, but my sister can sing.
Okay.
Ooh, she probably wasn't ready. Look at her face.
Ready. I
Her
wasn't
cheeks
ready.
probably turned red. Look at them cheeks. Look at them cheeks. Look at them cheeks. So, sis, I know I put you on the spot, but we're gonna hit you off. We're gonna give you a little bit of give them a little something before we go to break. You ain't gotta give them nothing too yet. We gonna come back from break. We gonna give them everything.
For real? I gotta give him everything.
Just give them something. Give them a little something, sis. Come on, give them a little something.
Okay.
Give them a little something, and then we gonna come back and she can really kill it. Cause she told me happy birthday. I don't know if y'all seen that, but yeah, it's on my page. But she told me happy birthday. No. You trying to get out easy.
I know, right?
You see that? You see how easy she trying to get out? No, that's not gonna work. So give him a little slight something, and then we're gonna go a little bit deeper.
Okay. And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I'll ever know.
All right, that's enough. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Damn.
That's enough. She was great. You see how you heard them lungs get ready? Look, we're going to go on break, and we're going to come back, and she going to finish the rest of this song for y'all. Amazing. And D-Lo should be here. So we go, man, the show get ready to be lit. We went into enlightenment. Now it's time to go into the party ready mode comedy. So come back to us. Let's be real. We here.